Hi there! Living in the streets is a challenge even for a human, to say nothing about pups and kittens. These little ones have almost no chance to survive without people's help. This video will show you several kind-hearted people that helped the cuties to find their homes. Watch firstly the pup stories, and then the kitten stories after that. Stay by, and you're sure to be touched. All the rescues in this video are real, and are the demonstration of kindness and compassion. Stoyan and Desi from Bulgaria from the Paw Meow channel spend their days supporting stray animals. Passing through a small village, they came across a little puppy who was lying next to a car. It turned out that he was abandoned or born on the streets, so they just couldn't leave him there. Seeing people, the little one was very excited. Desi took him to her home. Her house was full of other animals, but the pup was so friendly that the other animals accepted him almost at once. We will find the little puppy a good home and he will never have to suffer again. The boy had some fur loss on his back and a lot of fleas. A nice warm bath really helped the baby. He was so well behaved that the rescuers immediately started looking for a family for him. Let's hope they'll find it. The people from SOS Pets got a message about a stray pup roaming about in the distance from the street, and it was a really difficult task to find him in the middle of nowhere. When they saw him, they were shocked by the surroundings. The pup was wandering on the street, which was covered with garbage. He was completely alone and had some trouble with one leg. They found the body of another pup, and it was obviously his siblings. He was very hungry and very trustful and badly needed consulting a vet. The creature had a good appetite and was healthy in general, but he had some old trauma. The rescuers took the boy home, washed and dried him. The pup was very sad because of losing his friends. Now he's waiting for his adoption, which will happen very soon. And actually, he's not so sad anymore. One of the most horrible things is that dogs and cats are sometimes abandoned by their owners. And that is a real betrayal that little buddies can't forget their whole life. The rescuers from the Hope for Paws got a call about a Chihuahua left alone. They rushed to the place immediately and found the pup sitting in a backyard. Of course, the dog didn't trust people at all, and the tiny dog didn't surrender without a fight.
I got you. Okay, all right. Okay, all right.
It took some time to catch her and put her into the car. The people even had to use a net. But they managed to do it, luckily. In the car, the little pup relaxed and got curious about the place. They put the baby into a blanket covered with drawn kittens. That's why they call her Kitty. In the shelter where they brought the pup, there were a lot of cats. One of them even made friends with her, and everything was okay. At the vet, the doctor did all the necessary things: checking, vaccinating, and microchipping. Kitty was so sweet that it took just a few weeks for the rescuers to find a true, loving, forever home for her. Now she adores her new mom and dad and gives them a lot of kisses. The howl of a dog saw this poor pup walking disoriented by the side of the road. He looked lost, as there was heavy traffic on the road. The pup was nervous, and the rescuers had to act very careful to make him feel calm. The poor creature was covered with fleas and ticks. The rescuers took him to the vet, who found out that the poor boy also had some kind of mange. The pup needed special care and medication, and the team organized all the necessary stuff for him. The puppy turned out to be a very playful and friendly dog. He got a lot of buddies very quickly. Now his rescuers gave him a home. This pup, Jesus by name, got into serious trouble. He became a victim of an indiscriminate gun use, and his cheek was almost destroyed. Luckily, the doctor saved Jesus' life by spending 4 hours in surgery, but the plastic surgery was sure to take a lot of time. The animal shelters team helped him to overcome these difficulties, taking good care of him. The little daughter of one of the rescuers also tried to support the poor boy. After more than 2 weeks, his face got a reconstruction, and he was feeling better and better, but he was still very weak. The people supported him and encouraged him to make him feel better. Sometime later, Jesus started eating without people's help, and it was a great relief. And he didn't want to part with his little friend. So one of the rescuers took him home, giving him all her love. Her daughter was excited, so was Jesus. What a happy ending. Guyana from the Didn project saw a husky lying helpless on the pavement. The poor poor creature was obviously dehydrated. The poor dog moved with great difficulty, so Guyana had to take him in her hands to her car. She brought him to the vet, and the vet made all the necessary things to check his condition. But the husky felt worse and worse, so Guyana even had to use a drop bottle to give him his necessary medication. At last, Guyana and the doctors found out what was troubling the poor husky. It was caused by the parasites called hemosporida that infect dogs' blood cells. And the husky needed to have a blood transfusion. Now he has a chance to survive and have a happy dog's life, thanks to Guyana. Howl of a dog rescue was phoned about newborn orphan puppies found abandoned on the side of a country road. The baby animals were crying, apparently in distress, and a local had heard them and called the rescuers. The people were shocked seeing several helpless newborn puppies dumped in a bag. They still had their umbilical cords attached. They were in a very poor condition, and only 3 of them survived when the rescuers arrived at the shelter. Lizzie, Taz, and Bernie got amazingly happy chances to live. And they took the chance trying to do their best, eating, playing, and being happy pups. No one could resist their cuteness. They made a wonderful recovery, growing into healthy, playful pups. Robin Seplet does his best to feed and rescue stray kittens and cats. This time he found a baby kitten on a small street near the city center. He thought the baby was abandoned because cats didn't live in that place, so he hurried to help her.
You're so little. You're so small. You're so small.
He brought the little girl to his home and started to take care of her. She felt a bit shy, but very soon started playing with other kittens living at that place. She ate with a good appetite when Robin fed her from the syringe. The kitten, at last, got a loving family. The Hope for Paws team were out on some rescue when a person attracted their attention. He said that he had stray kittens in his yard, so the rescuers rushed there. The tiny babies were living inside the rock. The rescuers tried to take them out, but the little babies were real fighters. They started taking out the kittens one by one and were shocked by the number of them. There were 5 kittens inside. On arriving at the shelter, the kittens calmed down and even let the people wash and feed them. The little cuties were happy to get some food, and the rescuers were very glad to come just in time and didn't let them turn into feral cats. Now they are sure to find loving families. The owner of the Pit Bulls and Dragon Life channel found a newborn kitten frozen and about to pass away. Her mommy had brought her to the people, left, and didn't come back.
Может, до ветеринаров отвезу?
The rescuer took the tiny creature to the vet, trying to warm her up all the way to the hospital. The vet advised to rub the kitten intensively and buy some medicine to support the little girl, and special food for kittens. It was extremely difficult to feed the baby. Her eyes were closed and she badly needed mom, but the man did his best to support the baby. The Baz Paws team discovered a tiny kitten at the edge of life. She was sick and could barely breathe or open her eyes. She obviously had a terrible upper respiratory infection, a big bloated tummy from tapeworms, and was covered in fleas on every inch of her tiny body. The people weren't sure that she would survive the night. They wrapped her in a towel and brought her home. Suddenly, a 4-month-old puppy named Gadsby got interested in the kitten. He supported the little kitty gently, and she began to change. They recovered very soon thanks to the big love of Gadsby, and now they are the closest friends ever. This is the Carbs family, and they were found frozen solid. Luckily, their foster mom, Nikki Martinez, was determined to save their lives. She took them home, tried to warm them up with a blanket, and fed them. The woman was persistent, and the littles became stronger and stronger day by day. 18 days later, all the little kittens were chubby and healthy. Nikki went on supporting and nurturing the babies. At last, the Carbs were grown up enough to eat by themselves, to play all day long, and to get their own families. So they're sure to get them. A woman called Hope for Paws, saying there was a homeless kitten she had been feeding for several days. The team hurried to help. When they tried to attract the baby with the liquid from the tuna, they managed to take him out. They took the baby to the shelter to take care of him. In 2 days, the woman called again, saying there was a mom with 2 more kittens. The team hurried to the place again. They attracted one kitten by playing with them, but when the rescuers managed to catch the baby, the mom fiercely attacked them. The rescuers didn't expect her to be hiding in the bushes, and she didn't let herself be caught. The third member of the family was found only the next day. Now they are happy to play together, and they're waiting for their loving forever family. The penguin team saw this cutie in the street. He had a birth defect with his legs, and the owners rejected him. He was very scared, but let people take him to the car. They went to the vet, and there the doctor said the cat had a lot of wounds and an ear inflammation. The poor thing was very sad. The treatment took a long time, but day by day, the ginger beauty felt better and better. He turned into an active and playful kitty. He got the name Hope, and it really suited him, as it was Hope that helped the rescuers to recover. Hope is very cute and intelligent, and now lives the life he deserves. Did you enjoy the series? I really did, because they tell us that there are some people who are ready to save these precious lives. Support them with your likes, subscriptions, and donations. See you!